McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Dude, how about the defense? Listen, 9 points allowed, 4 of 16 on third down, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery, 252 yards allowed, man. That's outstanding defense. Listen, we did what we had to do. There's things we got to clean up, but I tell you what, defense, you play like that, you win every game. That's the bottom line. That's outstanding. That's the way to cut it loose, just like we talked about, guys. All right, I got really 3 game balls. I'm going to start on offense. 136 rushing yards, 82 receiving yards, 2 total touchdowns, 218 total yards. Jameer Gibbs. All right, on defense, 8 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 quarterback hit, 2 TFLs, 1 pass defense, Jack Campbell.
I appreciate you guys. DB's hell of a job today. Hey, let's keep it going. Yep.
Listen, and this guy, man, I feel like he's been on the come for a while now, man. Playing really good football and just versatile, man. And to have this guy back, it's been big. 5 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 quarterback hit, 1 TFL, 1 pass defense. Man, come on out, Barnes.
It feels so good to be back, man. Bro, that was a long recovery for me, bro. To be back mean a lot to me, man. This really go to Shep, man. He didn't put us defense in a great position, bro. To go out and make plays, bro. I gotta give this to my defensive coordinator, man.
Y'all already know, bro. I ain't shit without y'all, bro. Forever in the day, this league been about players, always will be about players. That's why it was an honor for me to take this job. Fellas, it's only the beginning. Do y'all see how good we can be? Yes, sir. It don't matter. Nameless faces, we don't give a fuck. We line up and play anywhere. I love the fuck out of y'all, man. I appreciate the fuck out of each and every one of y'all. D-Bones is yours.
Yes, sir.
Break it down. Let's go.
Go to the line. Let's come back hungry. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Yo, yo, yo. Happy Victory Tuesday to everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Big D and
Big D! Wow, what a Tuesday. Let's go.
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That's D-Mac. Darren McCarty here in the fold. We got young Justin in the sound booth today. He's recovered from the post-game show yesterday, I think. What's up, Justin?
Oh, yeah, I'm all good, baby. Victory Tuesday. Let's ride. Wings tonight. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Spencer Raxter in the building.
Fired up. Love it. Just an insane performance for the Detroit Red Wings, or for the Detroit Lions.
Both of them.
Shout out my, close personal friend. Not gonna say names, but a member of the Lions defense. We were rubbing elbows again this morning.
You were.
Wait, hold on. One of Terry Foster, Uncle Terry's.
Yep.
Critical component.
One of his 2 components
To a good football.
to a good football team.
And him,
Thor.
it's Alex Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Derek Barnes. The way these linebackers are playing for the Detroit, we have the best linebacking core in the National Football League. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Niners.
Ooh, that's Spenny saying that, too.
Fuck the Chiefs. The Detroit Lions have the best linebacking core in the National Football League. Jack Campbell's hitting the seatbelt in the end zone after getting the PBU. He's lining up one-on-one outside with Rashad White and tossing him to the mat. Dude, the linebackers on the Lions are playing like animals, man. My 2 favorite things about football are offensive line play and linebacker play, and these guys are playing out of their fucking minds, dude. All 3 of them.
Jack Campbell's took a huge step.
Oh, yeah.
A huge step. And, guys, accept the fact that Derek Barnes is good. Real good.
With Fred Warner injured, Jack Campbell is the best linebacker in the National Football League. He is out there making plays. I don't give a fuck. He is the best linebacker in the National Football League now that Fred Warner is injured. Jack Campbell's playing out of his mind right now. You got Anzo everywhere, getting pressure on Baker Mayfield, doing a bunch, and then just Derek Barnes doing everything he needs to do, man. Shout out Kelvin. I would run through a wall for Kelvin Shepard.
It's interesting, D-Mac. Jump into the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports channel, by the way. I know a ton of you are watching that haven't subscribed. I know it for a fact. So jump on in there, subscribe. We're pushing towards 100,000 subscribers. Use the super chat if you want to skip the line in the chat like Tev Sauce 2 did. I said it yesterday. When everyone thinks it's a shootout, it rarely is so. Go Lions. Tev Sauce, you turned me on to that. 1,000,000% you did. And you were right. And we were right, Tev Sauce. We were absolutely right. Shout out Baker Mayfield for the interception, cashing the ticket. We told you it would go down like that. But D-Mac, all right. The passion from Spenny, certainly. I want to let everybody in behind the scenes. You guys saw the post game locker room video that the Lions post. I want to let you in on something. When Calvin Shepard was talking to the team, I see this very rarely with D-Mac. A couple times a year, tops. D-Mac was watching it and listening to it, and I could see him going back to that place. You went back to your playing days, didn't you? In your eyes, dude. You did.
Well, I went back to the legitimacy of this team and this culture and whatever it is. Right there, every one of those guys that got game balls or whatever talked about each other. It's like you hear coach speak and you know, we're a team and this and that. That locker room is all about the guy next to him is more important to them than they are to themselves. Like you feel all that. That's what they've been preaching. What did Dan Campbell... You know, and I always go back to it and remind you, like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, it's like I got to prepare like every one of my starters goes down. Next man up mentality. It doesn't matter what it is. It's seizing the opportunity. What I love is right, you know, the offense is going to be the offense, and we can talk about them. But it's the defense that's always been the question mark on this team. Last year, we lost all the guys up front in the linebacking crew, and it sort of had to be held together in the secondary by a bunch of younger guys. This year, right, getting the lean back yesterday, and you saw it right off the rip, is this team's got to be pressure. And the fact that if we can pressure these guys and the linebackers can cover and jump up and use that speed. The one thing I will say is our linebackers are probably some of the fastest in the league or being able to cover. Jack Campbell, he's just continuing to cover even better, but it's these guys not giving these quality quarterbacks a chance and then letting guys in the backfield. You know, what we call them, the Lett brothers?
Mm-hmm. The Lett brothers.
And Hallett.
And Mallet. And
yeah, and but
Whiteside.
Shout out, Saginaw Valley State.
Harper,
Nick Whiteside, 3 pass defense.
Auburn Hills, Avondale, just down the road.
Absolutely.
Like guys, opportunity, and I love that. And what I love, too, right, because I'd heard Calvin Shepard talk about this before the game, about this is an opportunity for you to show out for your family. And, you know, you get one shot. You know, they were using, like, it's M&M and stuff like. But the best part, Neal, right, is when your leadership gives you that opportunity and it's true to that. Win or fail. As a professional, that's all you want is that opportunity, and they're getting that opportunity. So
I'll tell you what.
Bye week comes at a good time.
Whiteside just booked himself a contract in the league with somebody. It might not be the Lions, but he is
it
going.
Might be.
It might be the Lions.
Yeah.
I would love for.
Like all
he is going to be on the active roster of a team next year from game one.
And I want to like a shout out to Amik Robertson because he was sort of the veteran of that back group and the leadership he showed. But because they played like dogs all game, and it's something that we have rarely seen, right? We're waiting for that. So maybe, and I know this too, Neal, I wanted to touch on, right? What's it like for the starters that are hurt or Brant's that's suspended, right? They just push the bar up and set the bar even better. So coming back and being ready to focus, whether you're Kirby or Branch or Reed or whatever like that, you got competition in the secondary, and I love that. That's what we need. That's sort of like the missing link over the past few years. But yesterday, even though Hutch didn't have a sack or whatever, your boy Wheats had a 1.5.
A sack and a half for Tyrus Wheat.
And a forced fumble. But
that was the one we didn't touch on, by the way. That was on me.
Yep.
The getting to know your backups.
Yeah.
I missed Tyrus Wheat. That's my bad.
Shout out Tyrus Wheat.
Shout out Tyrus Wheat, man.
But the pressure, right, where we've talked about it, like, and I know, like, 5 pressures or whatever, but you could legitimately see that defensive line move their offensive line. And that's where the strength is. So hard fought. Obviously, coach says we got to clean some stuff up. We as fans know they got to clean some stuff up. A little bit frustrating, some of those drives after getting turns over, but I like where the bye sits. I like where we're at, 5-2 with the schedule we've had, and some of the guys injured. So you got to tip your hats that they went out and they did work last night, and they just, took it to Tampa Bay, and it was more physically than anything else.
No, they absolutely did. Woodward Sports Super Chat, Cassie Baker. Shout out to the secondary last night. They played a hell of a game. Yeah, the Legion of Whom. That's what I'm told that they were. Sean Hart, refs were bad enough for both teams. Refs were bad for both teams, though, not just one. Sean, again, an awful performance by the officiating crew. Awful performance.
Well, let's hear
Get
from
that
him.
cleaned up.
Let's hear from him. Here,
Oh,
Spenny,
wait.
Let's use the referee clip from after the game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, they don't.
They don't have to answer for it.
No accountability. There was egregiousness, though.
Right.
A few times.
Rodney Smiley, Neal, the refs still ain't shit from Flint Town. Go Lions.
Shout out.
No, they were bad, dude. Bottom line. BS 1985. Neal, can you please help the fans down on this offense? What we normally look like on offense is actually the anomaly. What we saw last night is actually how most offenses look every week. Now, you know what got lost in all this, too? Like, I know, like, D-Mac, you talked about it after they got the turnovers. Tampa Bay did a great job. We didn't feel like we started every drive at our own 15-yard line.
Yeah.
It legit felt that way. And guys, this in too, like
Tampa's a good team.
Tampa's good.
Tampa's a good team.
That's Todd Bowles' defense, man. Like you saw him, Smith, come off the edge in a corner blitz. I'm surprised they didn't have more of that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a good, really good defense.
Dude, Vita Vea, man.
He's a mammoth.
I didn't like that. I said that too. Gibbs has got like 200, combined yards or whatever like that. You get the ball back late, and then you just send him right up the middle into a 400-pound monster. Biggest guy in the league.
Sean Hart also. Hutch bull rushed that tackle right into Baker. Was just art. Mike G. Barnes with the pass knockdowns, too. No, it was.
Derek Barnes has been, another, guy that I like to bump elbows with when we're drinking coffee sometimes. But, no, he has been absolutely insane so far this year. And that was really what happened with the Lions. You saw they found where they wanted to use Barnes. They found exactly what they wanted him to do. He started peaking, and then the injury happened. And I think Lions fans really forgot about what he brought to this defense. And when he signed his deal, Lions fans were freaking out because it's the money. It was 15 or whatever, but it was like 15 a year is the new 10 million a year. And he took care of business, and now he is one of the most important parts of this defense because the versatility that he brings to the game.
You know what I love too? The gratitude. Like everybody is just so happy to be there and fight. But injury does that when you got something taken away and then you get back and you can see that. So
nobody wanted the game balls. You saw Gibbs give his to Penny.
Right.
Derek Barnes gave his to Shep.
Hey, did you see? Hey, can we touch on that? Hey, Spenny, before Gibbs scored his second one where he was trucking down and Penny was leading the way, and he missed that block. The guy hit him. The guy tackled him like at the 5-yard line on his knees or whatever. And you see Penny, he's still mad about that this morning.
He was so mad. He was outrunning Jahmyr Gibbs. He was too fast.
I know. Why didn't they put the clock on him?
Yeah.
That's what the people want.
I want to see Penny Sewell's in-game speed on that
Had
run.
to be what, 15?
At least 15.
Easy.
I would say 17.
15?
Yeah.
KG's back in the building.
I am.
What's really good?
Hey,
Shout
man.
out to GOAT.
Shout out. Hey, appreciate it, man. It was an amazing game by this Lions team. And I got to give you credit. You called it, man. Everybody was saying shootout. And look what it turned out to be.
Hey, and because I wanted to pick that back up, and look, we're going deep in the streets on this one today.
Yeah,
that. Absolutely we are. They played a shit ton of man last night. A lot of man.
They had, before he went out, and we got to go to break again. This guy, Rock Ya-Sin, was on an island with Mike Evans, and he was giving him fits. I know Mike Evans was banged up, but still, it's Mike fucking Evans.
Dude, but making defensive plays like pushing him out of bounds and only get 1 foot in. And, I know he got called for 1 pass interference, but, sticking. Just putting these guys in, say, sink or swim. And how about Hutch's motor?
Oh man,
he was out for one play. That was when the ball was on the ground, but all game long just continued. Like that's the thing. He doesn't take plays off.
Wreaking havoc.
Like he wasn't out. We saw him sub the one time, Spenny, and I think that's when we almost recovered that fumble, the strip sack.
Wait a minute, you mean he played all the plays?
Tyrus Wheat.
Shout out Tyrus Wheat.
All right.
Sack and a
half and a forced fumble.
Big shout out to Freddie Feltz hanging out in the studio.
Shout out Freddie.
He pulled up. He dropped a bottle for the cause. So you know.
Shout out Freddie.
Shout out to Freddie, man. He's a real one. He pulled up on the pregame show yesterday. We had a good time, man. We were in there doing it.
Shout out Second Best.
Yep, Second Best. We had a great time yesterday at Second Best.
Shout out Gillies.
Shout out Gillies.
But yeah, Freddie Felt's going to be in the house. Oakland at Purdue, by the way.
There we go.
Shout
He's
out.
in Indiana.
There we go.
We're going to get him set up.
Boots on the ground.
No, I'm getting him tickets to that game. So
nice.
Freddie will be out there for that. All right, tell him about Black Rock. We ride.
Let me tell you about Black Rock. Listen, they've got steak and lobster tail for $20. What else? What else do you need to hear? Go get a steak and a lobster tail, and you pay $20. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find one near you. Shout out to Black Rock. They brought a bunch of food through for the boys a couple weeks ago. Hooked it up. Braylon's meat is on the menu at Black Rock. Go check it out. It's Black Rock Restaurants. And what about Sharon's?
Hey, shout out to our friends. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, proudly serving Metro Detroit for over 40 years. Been in the game since 1981. That's right. They do it all. Heating, cooling, indoor air quality, water heaters, whole home generators, and memberships as well. Scan the QR code on the screen. If you're a DTE gas customer, you can get a free furnace tune-up through December 1st. Yes, call Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning today. Of course, you can scan the QR code on the screen or call them 734-238-3839. Tell them Woodward Sports sent you. They're not your cousin's friend that might come over Saturday. If the furnace goes down, you need it back operation.
Forgot his tools.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Let the pros step in and handle this one since 1981.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Neal Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. Over 50 Planet Fitness locations in and around the Metro Detroit area. I'll be pulling up on one in just a little bit. I'm rolling back towards home, though, so I'll be at the Shelby Township one today. Doesn't matter. I have the black card. It's just $24.99 a month. Get you access to every Planet Fitness
Shoulders today.
in the world. Shoulders for Spenny. I'll be doing the 5K stretch routine
there you
today.
go.
I'm still getting used to it. It's still kind of weird. But it sucks, though, so I know it works, right? Like, that's it, right? Like, that's the way it is. No, but what doesn't suck is Planet Fitness, guys. It's the best gym in the gym game. It's one of all the things that I buy as a consumer, for real, like, it's one of the best. Like it is. It's the one I get the most use out of. So, again, you say you want to get in shape, you say you want to get fit, stop talking about it, start doing it. PlanetFitness.com or pull in the parking lot. We're all great on this planet, Planet Fitness. All right. Victory Tuesday back at it. Big D Energy, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty here in the house. Still signing cards for Upper Deck, by the way. Be on the lookout for the special Big D Energy variant on the autographs. If you find a DMAC Upper Deck autograph card with the T crossed twice.
Double cross T and a little circle at the bottom.
There you go. There's only one in the world.
There's only one.
One of one.
Yep.
One on each version.
And only Big D viewers will know about it. So that among. All right, in the chat, jump into there. You want to skip the line, use a super chat. You don't necessarily have to, but we got a ton of people watching. By the way, shout out to everyone that watched the watch party yesterday, the pregame show, the postgame show. Tens of thousands of you were locked in. And great job by everybody here at Woodward too, man. Like, it was a great performance. Yesterday. Yeah, we put on for the city, no doubt about it. Alan Lee, not gonna lie, I was a Derek Barnes detractor. No more. Alan Lee, you're good in my book. You repented. You are forgiven.
I forgive that man every day I come in here on this mic.
Shout out Derek Barnes.
Hey,
shout out Derek Barnes.
But I think he grew as a player as well. Like
100%. He's a better player.
He is a better player.
Playing more
for sure.
to his potential.
Don't be making excuses for yourself.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry, Derek. Double nickel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We talk about it on heavyweights a lot, like that third year jump from Brad Holmes players, from those guys that he drafts.
Real as it gets.
Yeah, and we saw it with Derek Barnes. Like his third year, he came out here, he was taking care of business. Then unfortunately the injury derailed him, and now he's back. He's like he never left.
I heard an interview with Sam Laporta talking about that, about how the game slows down.
Yeah,
and it is sort of true. It's sort of knowing your responsibility in your playbook, but as you get more confidence and more reps, the game does slow down. Where you feel like you have a little bit more time
what's going on
in your internal clock.
Yep.
Right? So that is a real thing.
Woodward Sports Chat, Mike G, they doubled 97 on the right side a lot. They tripled him a couple times.
They tripled him all day.
And he cooked Tristan Wirfs a couple times too.
I'm not saying anything about Tristan Wirfs. I'm just saying he got cooked a couple times.
Got cooked a couple. And listen, Hutch will do that to you. He's the best edge rusher in the league. Like he's gonna cook.
Really?
He's gonna cook some people. Really?
That's not what I was told.
No, what were you told?
I was told that Micah Parsons, because he leads the league in interceptions forced, is better.
Forced interceptions.
Was I lied to?
You might have been lied to.
Really?
You might have been lied to, Neal.
There you go, listening to people again.
Yeah, why are you listening to people?
Oh, gullible Neal.
Yeah.
Neal,
Golly.
that hat is fire, dude.
Oh,
no, it is.
The Golden Grizzlies hat?
No, that's fire for sure. He gets exclusive access to the real team store.
That thing is crispy.
Yeah. Woodward Sports Chat
that's
thread.
Not out for 2 years.
Right.
This leads into Steve Wild's comment here. Once defense is healthy, it's a top 10, maybe top 5 with Alim McNeill. Stephen Baffey, the impact of Alim getting pressure up the middle against a short king cannot be overstated. It caused him to move and short king and overthrow all night.
Alim
McNeill was the best player on the field last night.
I swear.
He was right up there, man.
Especially first half.
He was dog walking that guy, and close personal friend of mine said the offensive line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was subpar, and they were injured. He said, they had the third string guard in there, they had the backup tackle in there, and when Calvin Shepard said, okay, backup tackle, third string guard, we're putting Alim McNeill and Aiden Hutchinson on that side, there was nothing they could do.
No,
they were getting whipped, man. It was Alim's back, dude.
His presence alone makes this defensive line that much better.
Guys, no bullshit. I forgot. We haven't seen them together in a calendar year.
I will never forget that game against the New York Giants when Alim McNeill had 22 pressures on him.
Yeah.
The guy was full. He's a force.
I've said it every week.
Speaking of that, the pressure stuff, it's really weird to me because, Baker Mayfield's supposed to be so good at, running when the play breaks down, and he's a mobile guy. Why didn't he just run away?
Because he got faster linebackers to track him down.
Right.
Why would he do that? Why wouldn't he just run away?
I think you want to take the sack instead of getting hit by Jack Campbell. So
that's odd.
Hey, I don't blame him because I would not want to get hit by Jack Campbell either. That guy's a monster.
Really weird.
I know.
They destroyed Baker Mayfield last night.
He had happy feet the whole night.
Destroyed him.
They destroyed him mentally, too.
Yeah.
Did you see how even when he had a clean pocket and an open receiver, he was overthrowing guys by 10 yards?
Three bad overthrows. Yeah. The one that he had Shepard in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
He heard footsteps in the pocket, man.
Absolutely.
But again, that's split second. That split second of that extra time. And that's all it takes. Because what's the difference? Probably 0.3. But that 0.3 of time that they're being able to disrupt the quarterback. So that's good. Now they get a bye. I like that too. Alim McNeill, to come back from injury, to be out and whatever, and to be the Monday night game, that's like huge and up and whatever like that. Now the fact that we can reassess after being that impactful, it's only going to give him confidence moving forward after the bye that, whatever structure. And I know Doc's coming in later, but, we can talk about, maybe ask him about that, because that's a big thing too, and then having confidence. So I would think that after that, and I didn't hear anything or see anything during the game to look like Alim McNeill was I didn't even see him like gasping for air as much, right? Like he was ready to go. So
shout out to Freddie Felt for dropping off a couple brews for the Booth Boys.
Right. The Broken Skull IPA. Shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Shout out, dude.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, there's a couple things I want to do here. Number one, this from Steve J. Detroit born, living in Florida. Found Sun Cruisers at my local spot for the first time.
Let's go.
Got some Jets pizza, Founders IPA, and blue Kool-Aid. I'm not saying I won the game for us, but you're welcome.
Hey, you might have.
You got to do that every week now.
Right. That's
you
the
gotta
ritual.
lock in. You gotta absolutely lock in. Phoenix Sundust. Can we talk about the historical meltdown of Baker? Effing horrible performance. Phoenix Sundust. And this goes out to the Tom Mazaway texted yesterday in the group and said, quote, "We're lucky Baker's having an off game." Oh, are we?
Yeah,
or did we
on.
make that happen?
Yeah, come on.
He didn't have a meltdown. He wasn't off his game. He got mentally destroyed yesterday by the Lions.
Yeah.
The pressure, Alim McNeill, the crowd, the Monday night, all of it. Tampa Bay was never in that football game.
They weren't.
Never, not for a second were they in that football game. And Baker Mayfield was never in that football game. Never, ever was he a factor. Never, ever was he was running for his life. Oh, and make plays with your feet. Baker Mayfield, he'll scramble out and give you trouble. Oh, that's funny. I looked. He had 0 rushing yards yesterday. He was running for his life.
Literally.
So stop with the Baker Mayfield melted down. We're lucky he didn't play well. No, we made him play well. He didn't have a choice.
Right.
Alim McNeill left him no other option. He was taken out yesterday. A non-factor.
Hit job.
The Lions created that. So stop with we're lucky Baker Mayfield didn't play well. No, he's lucky he doesn't play the Lions every week.
Right.
I think you mentioned Ford Field. Shout out to everybody in attendance because it came through the TV, but you could tell from Tampa's first series that they had to go silent count and they were distraught and they got new guys and stuff like that. So props to everybody there last night. That place was rocking.
Yeah, it was.
All that talk about Baker not having his targets or whatever, you faced a pretty much full complement of their offense. They had Mike Evans. They had Ibuka. I know Mike Evans went out during the game. Hope he's okay. Broken clavicle, they said that was kind of scary.
We're going to ask Doc about that when he shows up because I'm curious.
Sure. Yeah, but you went against some of their better weapons after we thought that we wasn't going to see them. And the Lions did a great job with the reserves.
Chuck, Neal Baker was bitching about the bounce on the field goal. He was broken. He was a broken man.
He was, for sure.
Coach Leo tripping over his own feet. He was doing broken man stuff yesterday. He absolutely was. The Lions destroyed them. And in that family, I want to talk about, because earlier, and I lost the chat message, somebody said, Neal, you would think we were down by 21 by the comments. I was going to touch on that with Spenny.
Yeah,
sorry to drag you down, Spenny. But I am, because I want to talk about it because it's something. Because the Lions showed me something yesterday, another bullet point for their resume, I guess. So I want to expand on that when we come back. Let's talk about Jack's Car Wash, everyone. Hey, do you get your car washed twice a month? Most of us do, right?
Maybe.
Right? You probably do. Hey, you know what you should do? Go to jackscarwash.com. Check out the subscription packages. For roughly about the cost of 2 car washes, you can get a subscription package and get your car washed every time, anytime you want. So you can go ahead and do that. We got some rain yesterday. You can pull up there today because the sun's back out again. Have a clean car. There's over 40 Jack's Car locations. Free vacuums, free compressed air. They got mat cleaning rooms, and all of their car washes come with the signature hand towel drying service. Get a free car wash. Try it out. I'm not even telling you to go spend money on it. Just try it out. You'll see. You'll all see. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. Get a free Jack's Car Wash, and then just go try it for yourself. jackscarwash.com.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle in Westland. They've got 10 climate-controlled courts. Listen, I'm cold at pickleball. I've played back-to-back weekends now. I was out.
He's played twice.
I'm elite.
I was out there doing work again, bro. I'm telling you, I'm nasty at pickleball. And if you want a shot to dethrone me at Wicked Pickle,
Get your shit off.
January 9th, the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party. Make sure you guys come tap in. We're going to do a bunch of different scrambles. Woodward Sports with listeners, with pros. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys get there January 9th. More details to come. The Wicked Pickle Pickleball Party with Woodward Sports. Go check out Wicked Pickle. You can find them all over social media and the internet, wickedpickle.mi.
Wicked Pickle.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
All right, everybody, listen up. Whether you're a diehard Spartans fan or you bleed blue for the Wolverines, listen up. The Woodward Sports College Football Show is going live from Art and Jake's in Lansing on October 25th for the epic Michigan versus Michigan State showdown. Come hang out with us. Enjoy wall-to-wall coverage on over 80 televisions, 22 draft beers, and a menu like no other sports bar in town. That's right, stacked with fan favorites. You got the wings, the wraps, the signature fairway burgers, the tacos, all of it slaps out there. There's no better place to catch the action than Art and Jake's Sports Bar and Grill. Download the Art and Jake's app, join the Art and Jake's fan club, and make every day and make every game day a victory. And go watch a coach that's 11-7. Yeah.
Make sure you put that extra win on his name.
I did. Well, he won Saturday.
Yeah, he did.
Another home game.
Shout out.
Yep. Big win. Big win.
I ain't got the voice to contend with you today, so I'm just gonna look at you and say you got it.
Lions.
Right. Let's talk about a real
No. So all right, but yeah, Victory Tuesday for the Lions, because when they play on Monday night, they win. Like, that's just the way that it works.
And Jahmyr Gibbs shines on Monday nights.
Every time.
He does. Yes, he does.
78-yard touchdown, dude. That guy
ran away from them
so
boys, too.
fast. It is crazy.
Hold on, 200 yards from scrimmage.
218 yards.
And the offense sucked?
Nasty.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I was told.
The offense was awful.
So, all right, Spenny. So this is.
I don't want to do that.
I wouldn't say awful, but they missed some opportunities.
The thing, listen. They were bad in the first half, and you knew that this defense wasn't going to hold Tampa scoreless. So when Tampa Bay came out there in the second half and scored on a touchdown on their first drive, you needed the offense to respond. You needed the offense to pick up this defense that was keeping them in the lead for the whole first half, and they did.
And they did right away.
They went right down the field, and they scored a touchdown. And in the second half, they looked a lot better, a lot more motions, a lot more setting up plays, a lot more bing, bam, boom, like Goff, fake, boom, read, first down. That's what you saw out of the offense. And like I said, listen, you played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're 5-1. Todd Bowles is one of the best defensive minds in the NFL. They are a good football team. Yes, we left points out there. That's going to happen against good football teams. You're not going to blow out these great teams 50-0, even though you should have. You did leave opportunities.
They blew them out
there.
last night, though.
Yes, they did.
They blew them out.
It was dominant. They never had a chance. They were never in that game.
D-Mac, the Bucs were never in that football game. Like, never. And me, who tries to, I try to put the roadmap together, even with them getting the ball. This is why the only knock that I'll have on the Lions, and I am Captain Go For It, because you win by having the football, and you win by scoring touchdowns.
Kick the field goal early because of two scores.
In the second quarter, because it was 2 scores with what was it, 8-ish minutes?
Yeah.
8-ish minutes. They were going to get the ball if you executed your possession, your second possession, because they were going to get the ball back, and then you would get the ball back if they scored. If you ran it to the end, if you scored, you're up 2 scores. If you don't, you're up 1 score. Like, that's why I would have kicked the field goal to guarantee that the game's on serve going into the second half at a minimum.
I think he was going for the dagger there. I think he knew the way the game was going, especially that early. If he could put 14 on the board, that was the dagger. So, yes, you could, that would be one of the things maybe you question because you go to your possession. But again, the way this defense got takeaways, the way this defense, stayed in it, you never felt that Tampa was a threat.
No,
ever.
No, never. They didn't give off.
I think for me, Whiteside's great play on the 2-point conversion to keep it 14-9 was like, oh, okay,
and that's exactly.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
felt too,
That just that was cool. Everything was.
Shout out Nick Whiteside. And to Spenny's point, to me, just the only time where I kind of was like upset was the end of the half execution. The back-to-back turnovers. You missed the field goal at first. That one not so bad, but that second turnover where you were in the opponent's territory, you couldn't turn that into points. That was bad execution by the offense.
Yep.
Yeah, Goff had a bad throw.
Awful throw. Sick argument for the low watt bulb short bus fans trapped in their bizarro fantasy football land. Goff had a 91.3 rating, 23 of 29, 237, 1 touchdowns, considered a solid winning performance in the NFL. Dongs.
He was still good.
He was awful, right? By our standards?
Yeah. Right, by our standards.
Completed 69% of his passes.
Nice.
That man is a man.
And that's what
Very nice effort.
I was crashing
Fucking
out a
magician.
little bit at the end of the first half because of what KG said. You had your defense got you 2 turnovers in a row, and you didn't get any points off of it. And I even said, the expectation for Goff is, damn near perfection.
MVP is.
So when he makes a bad play like that, you can't have that shit.
No.
And he, obviously cleaned it up, and they were much better in the second half, and we won the game.
Yeah.
And so that's what he does. He's a pro. And the bar of him is so high that, one mistake. That was his, one mistake of the game. And
Spitty was going crazy.
I was very upset, yeah. But, like I said, second half came out there. He looked much more comfortable. And his ability to move in the pocket this year has really impressed me. Obviously,
he slides this year. He's added that.
He's added that. That you haven't seen that a lot. And obviously, it's still a work in progress. The strip sack, he could have stepped up, but I'm not gonna harsh him on that.
They were getting pressure on him.
They were getting pressure on him, and he was moving around the pocket very well, delivering the ball off platform or spinning out and throwing it away instead of taking the sack.
Art Vandelay. Tampa Bay was in that game after the score after halftime. Art, no, they weren't because it was shut down immediately.
No.
Yeah.
It was shut down.
Did not let them
you
get
gotta.
in there.
You got to get the ball back after you get that score without the Lions scoring to, quote, be in that game. Art, they turned the lights out right after that.
Yeah.
Right down the field,
Lights
bing, bang,
went
boom,
out,
score.
78 yards.
Bing,
and
bang,
that took all the sail out.
That was it.
Yeah.
It was a wrap after that. And Bomo, we scrubbed them little babies in the tubby. No, it was, man. It was. The thing really for me, Cody Ingle, we got to stop crashing out in game.
Yeah, man.
You can't.
You can't.
We're not gonna.
No,
So don't.
That's football, man.
Yeah.
You just got to talk your way through it. Breathe. It's like labor pains,
Yeah.
I guess. You just got to breathe through it. You got to talk your way through it.
Yes. Woodward Sports Chat thread, Steve O'Baby. Hey, Woodward Sports Chat, you guys better not overlook the Packers and the Bears. The Bears have won 4 in a row. This division's going to come down to the wire between the Bears, Packers, and Lions.
Get your
You mean the
ass
Bears that we put up fucking 50 on?
Right.
50?
Man.
I know. Look, Steve O'Baby, okay, I'll give you that. Now, you got to give me this. Check that Packers schedule.
Yeah.
They're going to win 13 games.
And you got to give me this, Steve-O, baby. Stop sleeping on the fucking Detroit Lions. They're the best team in the
I'm trying
NFC.
to tell
Stop
you,
telling
man.
me about how good everybody else is. The Lions are better.
And that's it. And Spenny, great segue.
I hate that shit, dude.
Great segue.
Oh,
because
they're really good. So are we.
He's SOLer, man.
No, but see,
Forgive him.
This is where I'm going to take this, though, Spenny, is I'm glad you brought that up because, D-Mac, I got shown another side of the Lions and how they can win a football game that no one even thought would be possible. They controlled the game defensively. They made an MVP candidate quarterback break. They broke Baker Mayfield yesterday.
Absolutely.
They imposed their will on him.
With a backup secondary.
And Alim McNeill's first game in a year. And Alim McNeill relocated another human being on basically every play.
What you
against
say?
Their
Push
will.
people this way and push people that way. That's what
that
he
way.
did.
He moved guys this way and moved guys that way.
Yeah, that way.
He physically relocated them against their will. They said, I'm going to stay in this spot. And Alim McNeill said, no, you are not. You are going backwards this way, about 3 yards, maybe 3.5.
He was tucking in the kids. He was.
It was not up. It was not up to the offensive lineman. It was up to Alim McNeill where the offensive lineman was going to go. It was total domination, physical, mental, all of it. And D-Mac, they hadn't shown that. And they hadn't shown that in a long time. And I told you guys this, like I come clean about it, like the Derek Barnes retractor earlier. I hadn't seen it in over a calendar year. I forgot. Forgot
because it wasn't there.
You
hadn't seen it because it wasn't there. Because there it is, and you see. I think we remember that when you have Alim and you have Hutch with their motors, and then you got Reeder inside, and then Muhammad and whoever else is helping out. Right, to the fact of like that was the biggest difference. It's the time. If you go back and watch tape or whatever like that, the way that defensive line, and then the way that the linebackers could still cover, because like you said it last week or whatever, KC, a lot of zone, even with those guys that Mahomes picked apart. Today he not only put this unnamed.
Legion of Whom
in the backfield, but said go out and show out, because you know what, after that you know names now because they were there, whether it was Yassin early or the Lett brothers or Whiteside or Harper, like everybody was all in there and they built up that confidence. But it starts right where it goes to show you hadn't seen it because it wasn't there. Alim McNeill is the key to that.
I just think as a fan base, we got to learn that BTA comes in different forms. It's not always the high-flying
It's
40
not from
point.
15 minutes to go in the first quarter straight through to 0 on the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
Straight belt to ass every single play. The other team gains yards.
Exactly.
They score points.
Not in the first half.
Yeah, that's true.
They drive Ferraris too, right?
Yeah, those guys drive Mercedes and Ferraris too, man.
Yeah, but the Lions are a heavyweight fighter. Give you body blows over the course of 60 minutes. Eventually, you're going to go to the fucking mat.
And we talked about it. I mentioned it to KG and Easy yesterday during the watch party, which, by the way, we had over 3,200 people live.
Shout out
watching
to
the watch
y'all,
party
man.
last night. Shout out to you guys.
Tens of
man.
thousands,
That
man.
is fucking awesome.
Tens of thousands of people watch that.
We smoked it, man.
Almost hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
But so we went with Frank Ragnow being gone, and shout out to Tate Ratledge and Graham Glasgow because they've been holding it down. But with Frank Ragnow being gone, we went from the best rushing team in the NFL to a good rushing offense. And it's different. The best rushing team in the NFL is every single play, every single snap, you are getting push and you're getting 5 yards to carry. A good rushing offense is what the Lions have been this year, where in the first half, it might not be there, you're chipping away, but you're still running the ball. But then in the second half, you see those carries start to add up. You see the 5 yards, 6 yards a clip because you're wearing them down. And that's what the Lions' running attack has been so far this year.
Well, they're not knockout punchers.
Yeah.
Right? They're 15-round, old school. We're going to beat, and you know what? We're going to take this into the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th,
Deep
whatever.
waters,
like
as they say.
Absolutely. You see that even at the end of the game. That's why, like, the conditioning and their motors and the way that these guys play at such a high level. Like, the speed, especially on the defense. Now, on D-line, but even the linebackers making tackles, making solo tackles. You know, that's the one thing that improved, too. Yesterday, guys weren't missing tackles. Guys were up there sticking.
That's what we talked about where we were watching it. Like, they made every
That's
first
what I'm
tackle.
saying.
Every first tackle.
Or had guys there, and if, like, you know, tough guys are bouncing off, they were shielding them back.
Yeah.
You know, not knocking them down.
I can't believe how much question there is about one of the more dominant performances we've seen in a long time, defensively.
Oh, yeah.
That was the best I've ever seen the Detroit Lions defense play.
That's my point.
You got to go back a ways for sure.
Like all of the scenarios that happened and the players that you have out there and what was going on and how Baker was playing coming up to this game, that was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen.
9 points.
Yeah. 38 yards in the first half or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Let's go. We got to go.
108 feet.
Yep.
108 feet of offense. Let's go to the break. Talking about Gold Crown.
Absolutely. Let me tell you about Gold Crown, guys. Let's talk about something that takes your chill game to championship level. That's Gold Crown. You know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown is a Michigan brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products in the state. Whether it's their Crown Jewel gummies packed with flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused jester pre-rolls that hit harder than a Lions linebacker. Well, maybe not yesterday. Gold Crown is
strong stuff.
Gold Crown is all about to give you top-tier quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs, only with Gold Crown.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a haircut, scalp massage, hot lather, neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of the talented stylists. Take advantage of the $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code on the screen to get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
All right. Back at it, Big D Energy Victory Tuesday. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, our guy Freddie Feltz hanging out, taking in the show.
Shout out.
All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, if you want to skip the line, go ahead, use a super chat. I'm the most chat engaging. This is the most chat engaging show in Detroit sports media. You guys program it. I don't.
Facts. That's not tone. That's facts.
Yes. All right. Got to get these super chats in here. Let me see here. James, it's cheesy, but we love our Lion backers. James, you're right. That is cheesy.
Very cheesy.
No, thanks for the super chat, though. Nobody in the super chat. And you know what's scarier? We're getting healthier. I know.
Yeah. I don't think they've played 100% Lions football yet.
No.
That's the scary part.
They got Tyleek Williams up there with DJ Reader and Alim McNeill and Hutch.
That rotation is crazy.
And Tyrus Wheat.
Shout out Tyrus Wheat. Spinny always knew.
Hey,
he always knew.
Me and Brad, you know, we see something in guys. Told you it was Tyrus Wheat season.
Tyrus Wheat. All right. Up for speculation in the super chat.
Shout out.
My favorite part, and D-Mac, this was you too. Up for speculation in the chat. My favorite part when the crowd was screaming, "Refs, you suck."
Oh yeah,
because they fucking suck.
That came through the TV hard.
Yeah, dude.
I think it was Mike G in the chat said I didn't like the 4th and 2 call to Tesla. No, it
bro,
worked.
he got held.
It worked.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
He got held 3 times.
Yes, like it worked, and Goff threw the ball like where he was supposed to be, where he was gonna be.
His fucking shoulder pad wasn't being pulled.
Yeah. Like, you can't debate. I'll sit down and break tape with anybody. Like this, because I got some detractors on social media talking about the officiating. Like, they were like, this isn't a good look and stuff like that. I will break tape with anyone. Anyone that wants to sit there and watch it, then you tell me you saw a good performance.
It was bad.
Sorry, I demand professionals to be good at what they do. I'm stupid like that.
Case in point, the push off by J-Mo, the quote push off,
that was insane.
And then the pass interference right in front of the referee on the other fucking side of the field.
Yeah,
on Khalif Raymond, that shit was atrocious.
It wasn't even a push off either. He did not. He just broke his hands. He didn't push off of him. And J-Mo snagged that bitch too. I was so mad.
I know.
It's all right. Great dub.
Was that my boy Nitty in the spot?
Shout
out Nitty Gritty.
Oh man, we're squad deep in
Right,
here today,
what the
man.
hell, man? What's going on?
He's up there with the Birmingham roast coffee. Drago in the super chat. Can't say we didn't beat a team with a winning record. Yes, that is true.
No, it's a fact.
Charles, you guys got the sound fix from the pregame show. Yes, we did, Charles. We did. Yeah, we were having some equipment issues that we had to monitor.
Yeah, for some reason the audio kept disconnecting from the server. Don't know what that was, but we did our best to provide a good show for you folks.
So appreciate y'all sticking through there.
Yeah.
With that, was it all good on the post game show?
Oh man,
the watch party.
Oh yeah,
smooth.
Weird.
Don't worry, old Neal Ruhl's got it.
Right.
Yeah. I'll sign language the show next week.
Sign language.
Labartney. Anyone remember when the two Bucks
receivers
ran into each other?
Oh, it was great.
They were mentally beat.
They were.
Yeah.
They were.
They were checked out.
They were broken.
You knew it when Baker was starting to yell and scream and his face got red
Yeah.
and he was just out of it. They were done. You could see it on Todd Bowles' face too.
To me, the turn was the Mike Evans injury because clearly, like, that would take a lot out of any team. You know, seeing that happen like the way
And it was. I'm just gonna keep going back to it. The offense responding the way they did after the Bucks opened the second half with a touchdown.
Yeah,
because you had a good that was a good drive by the Bucks, the first good drive of the game against that Detroit Lions defense. You go down, you score a touchdown. Tez Johnson makes a nice play and gets in the end zone, and then the Detroit Lions take your will. They shove it right down your throat, go down, score a touchdown. That never happened.
It's over.
That never happened.
Yeah.
That nice drive you just had.
Everything
never
you
happened.
did, where you turned around the whole game to that point.
Yeah.
Canceled out immediately.
Just doesn't matter. That kills people.
It breaks you, dude.
Yeah.
It absolutely breaks you. Shout out Tabitha too, in the Woodward crew, BTA, LFG, Lions Nation, forever.
Shout out Tabby.
Good to talk to you. 89 Dr. Funk with the super chat. Shout out to the Birdman with the red hoodie yesterday. Almost smoked you all out on the broadcast last night.
Dude, this guy Birdman.
Dog, he was wild.
Y'all live cast be hilarious.
The breath was kicking out.
Dog, that shit was next level.
It was at 3. Like
the breath was kicking out.
Dude, it was. I saw someone in the chat. Shout out Birdman, man. He's good people. He's good people.
Half the Easy's face
like,
was melting.
I saw someone in the chat said, bro's in Easy's lap, and I turned and he's just staring daggers.
Oh my God.
Easy's like this. I saw KG like this. I was like, what are you doing? I turned. I was like, oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah,
it was bad. And, like, I made the analogy, like, you give a mouse a cookie, like, you want to stay, you want to watch the show, you want to hang out, for sure. Cool. No problem.
Yeah, we want you.
But when you're yelling on the mic and you're just staring Easy in his face, like, come on, brother.
Spenny, put the picture up.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't call that, bro. They didn't call that, bro.
Shout out to Vicky Betts and Gabby Parlay.
Shout out to Vicky Betts and Gabby
capturing the moment. But
LJ Corporate was in full effect.
Everybody's all in.
Dog, I'm telling you, this is my phone background now. This is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
You guys, this is worth it, by the way.
Yeah,
just hold on. This is worth it. This is worth. I'll interrupt the show for this. You won't be disappointed. You need to see the Birdman. He's flying in.
I snuck him a Sun Cruiser too, so I feel partially responsible.
Yeah, Unk took that Sun Cruiser and Unk never had the no bubbles before.
Yeah, right. Changed his life. Changed his life, bro.
Let me see. Where was it?
Dog.
Thomas Perry in the Super
Bro.
Easy was so mad.
Oh, man.
He was so mad.
Easy said he's lucky the Lions weren't losing, or he would have really.
Easy was ready to choke.
Listen, Easy. I love Easy. That's my brother. Notorious crash out.
Yeah,
really bad crash out. He's gotten a lot better now that he has his son. I've seen Easy in a manic place. It is not good. That guy's lucky the Lions were winning. That's all I'm saying, dude.
It was bad.
Oh man, that shit was so fucking funny.
Can we put the Birdman's head on a T-shirt?
Oh yeah.
No, for real.
Can we do that?
We got to.
Give him another Sun Cruiser.
Man.
Yeah. Here, sign this waiver.
Sign this waiver.
And we'll do it.
The no bubbles head on.
That would be the highest selling shirt in our store.
Oh,
Tell me it wouldn't be.
It probably would.
Tell me it wouldn't be.
That shit was so funny, man.
Thomas Perry with the super duper chat. More love for Gibbs. Dude hit 22.2 miles per hour last night on a 78-yarder. He's the only player in the NFL to reach 22 miles per hour in the last 3 seasons. He's done it twice now. Thank you, Brad.
Did you guys get the sense live too? Like when he busted through, and then when he had that, like you saw, I saw immediately when he knew he had the corner beat because he didn't pimp it, but he knew exactly that he could
Antoine
downshift or whatever. Like he put the glider on, right? Like he pretty much
autopilot for him.
Hey, he did the old football in the air, Deion Sanders without doing it. But oh my God, dude,
he's unreal, bro. I'd say it all the time. If he gets to the second level, good fucking night. You might as well just pack it in and go home.
And listen, I'm saying it now. Antoine Winfield, you are Jahmyr Gibbs' son. He is your father.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's Antoine Winfield.
And Antoine, one of the best safeties in the NFL.
Yeah.
But every time Gibbs see him,
in the NFL, he looks like a bum when Jahmyr Gibbs is out there. It doesn't matter if you meet him in the hole. It doesn't matter if you're trying to take him down. It doesn't matter if you see him at the goal line. Jahmyr Gibbs is your father, Antoine Winfield.
You're not going to catch him.
He is, Jahmyr Gibbs' alias is Antoine Winfield Sr. because he is your father, dude.
Neal, you'll like this. It's like next Friday. You're not going to catch me, baby D. It's over.
It's over. Dumbo Jumbo in the super chat. The Legion of Whom. That's another thing we should be putting on T-shirts.
Legion of Whom should definitely,
Tev Sauce, too, with the super chat. I like this. We all knew it was curtains. I love when people say it's curtains. We all knew it was curtains the second play of the game when Gibbs stole those guys' souls with that juke. Dude's pure electricity, man. He's
got 2
pure
on
electricity.
1. Double. And then somebody else was high-stepping later, too, that got a guy to miss.
DJ Reader posted this clip. The Lions posted it on Instagram, and it was after one of the 4th down stops or whatever it was. Tyler Lacey comes over there and does the Amon-Ra St. Brown celebration. Pat O'Connor and Aiden, they were just, the entire defensive line was standing on the sideline spamming emotes. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I love it.
Bomo says that's BS. Panay hit 23 miles per hour at least.
It seemed like that.
What? Because he couldn't.
He
couldn't stop and turn.
That was a solid 16.
Yeah,
17.
No, but his 16 is a 23 because he's what? Who wants to stand in front of that?
I don't know. EX27 Birdman brought to you by Sun Cruiser. Maybe Sun Cruiser needs to sign him, man.
Hey, no, big facts.
Yes, dude, he was yelling right in KG's ear.
He didn't call that, bro.
JB, his breath was wicked awesome.
No, that shit, it was next level, man. Listen, I get your breath being a little hot. People do shit during the day. Sometimes your breath might get a little hot. That was I shouldn't smell it if you're way over there.
Drink some water, brother.
Yeah,
drink some water,
man. Like, wet your whistle, man.
Tristan
Come on.
Ludlow, bro, looks like Charleston White.
He do look Charleston White.
Oh, my God. I got to get caught up with all these. This is going to be the rest of this segment, by the way.
Oh, my God. I feel bad, dog. He a big fan of the network,
Gurkatron, how can you work under that pressure?
Shut up,
it was tough.
Dude. Shut up, Birdman.
He kept bumping us, kept trying to be in the broadcast.
Mike G, go get Listerine as a sponsor.
Dropped a couple bombs.
Right. He did for sure.
Freddie Felt, who's in across the room from me right now in the chat. How my wife, this is probably Neal, how my wife looks at me when I forget to unload the dishwasher.
Oh, every time.
100%. Oh, my God. Hoof-hearted. Easy got out-blacked. Like,
All right, I think we go to break.
Let's
get out of here, right?
Great show, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
D-Mac, why don't you tell us about Loom?
Oh, it's a great time to talk about Loom. You know what? The weather might be getting cold, but at Loom, the good vibes are heating up. Buzzing. Sparkling THC beverages are here to take you into fall with bold, crisp flavors. For a limited time, try their brand new seasonal drop, apple cider. It's fire. Each can has 7.5 milligrams of real THC wrapped in bubbles, made with real fruit juice, no artificial sweeteners, absolutely zero hangover. Perfect for bonfires, tailgates, backyard barbecues, football games, golf course, wherever you want. Find Buzzin' at all 39 Loom Cannabis Company locations across Michigan, or order online at loom.com. Use code WSN30 to save 30% on your entire order. Do it today.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you hit them up. My guy Goran will get you in a car that fits your budget. They've got a ton of deals to make sure everybody's riding around in style. Go to lesstanford.com. Again, hit up my guy Goran. He got me out of my old lease and into a new one in 30 minutes. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
Say, I was in tears yesterday.
Welcome to hour number 2.
That shit was so funny, man.
Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty.
It's literally my phone background. Like, let me show.
No, that cut you sent me last night, Spitty. Oh, my God.
It's literally my phone background. Like,
we gotta have it on a shirt.
No, we need to for sure.
Do we have contact info for the Birdman?
For Birdman,
we don't.
Only the streets.
Somebody, you can find him in the
street for sure.
Neal Ruhl, 4-time Stanley Cup champion. Darren McCarty, only 4 though, as he tells you. Don't know what happened those other times, D-Mac.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
We have KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Of course, our guy Freddie Feltz hanging out here. Dropped a bottle of
3-1-3
bottle of goodness for upcoming Bourbon Friday. Shout out to Nitty Gritty was in studio.
Yeah, man.
He dropped off some coffee. Happy anniversary to Nitty Gritty and his wife Mandy. 13 years. So shout out to them. Said they're rolling up to Black Rock.
Shout out.
There you go.
Goddamn right.
Braylon's meat.
There you go. Now, come on. I wanted to talk about Victory Tuesday and the Lions being.
Go get Braylon's meat with your wife.
They're right.
It's the anniversary, 13 years.
Might as well let her, no.
Okay. I wanted to talk Victory Tuesday and talk about the Lions and the Buccaneers. But you guys want to talk about Birdman for some reason. You still got the picture? For those just joining us, hour number 2. At the watch party last night, we were live at Gillies. The Birdman was in the house.
No, Smitty, you got to get the video cut you sent me last night, bro.
Right,
yes, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Lunchbox in the chat. Easy got out-blacked is wild, LMAO. So there's that as well. Okay. So we're done with that.
Wait, I got a video coming.
The video is great. I'm telling you.
Elko EMU in the chat. Is anyone else pissed like me that Ben Johnson's trying to copy Dan Campbell with his post-game speeches? It's super annoying. Elko, let me tell you something about working in sports. You come up through a system, and then you elevate to the next job. You go somewhere else. You take that system with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a part of Dan Campbell in what Ben Johnson does. There just is. There can't be. There can't not be. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone asked me that one time, like, your style when you announce games. Well, it's Mario Mpemba and George Blaha and Mark Champion and Ken Cal, because that's what I grew up with. That's what I listen to all the time. So I take everything that they do, each person does that I like, I take that, I put my spin on it, and that's how I call games. Like that's like any other job.
And that's what makes you Neal Ruhl.
Right. Like any other job in the world.
Yeah.
Any other job in the world you go to. And it's because it's been the same for me when I was a busboy at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like you learned from the way somebody did it. You said, oh, I like this, so you take that. I would have did this differently, and I did that. Even bus and take. Like that's the way the job industry works, man. No, I'm not aggravated by it. What did you expect him to do?
Yeah.
Become somebody else?
That's who he learned under. That was his mentor.
Yeah.
And here's Birdman.
Oh, God.
I don't know how the fuck they came away with that.
Short as shit.
I don't know how they came away with that one for real. Yes.
I just, okay.
Hell toast crazy.
It was bad, bro. Shout out Birdman, dude. His breath was kicking.
That shit was horrible.
I need him like chest up with that pose with it said he didn't catch a ball, bro.
Right.
In quotes over it.
Right.
Come on.
Shout out.
How do we not
hand
have
was
this
going.
up yet?
He
Yeah.
ain't catch this shit, bro.
I do want to talk about, like, usually we do a segment. I do want to do this segment because sometimes we do. God, come on, you guys.
You not getting past this, bro.
Like, gee.
Birdman was the star of the show.
Birdman was, dude. I'm telling you, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because I get into the watch parties. I like doing the play-by-play. I think I'm pretty good at it, and I have a good time. Yeah. And I was locked in, and I checked the chat, and somebody said he's sitting in Easy's lap, and I turned. Boom! That shit was just so fucking
the chat was going in on Birdman. I didn't realize how bad it was until I watched it back.
Oh man,
it was
Shout out Bird. He kept tapping KG and yelling into his ear, dude. Hey man, he's a passionate Lions fan. He's a fan of Woodward. We appreciate it, brother. Next time, he's got to. I kept telling him, I was like, brother, we're live right now.
Right, you got to ease up, dog, just a little bit.
313 Kurt, Easy didn't inhale not one time that whole time I was talking. Okay, you know what? 4 more minutes, guys. Get your Birdman shit off. Go ahead. 4 more minutes, then I'm ignoring it. Okay, so the clock's ticking. Go ahead and get your stuff. Mike G, is Birdman as tall as Beetlejuice?
He was a shorter guy.
No, he was very short, actually.
And the best part,
but he was taller than Beetlejuice.
He was daffing up Gillies had a cameraman there that was getting candid pictures of the parties and stuff.
Detroit Dabber.
Birdman was talking to him right in his face, bro. I know he was hurting, dude. I know he was hurting, bro. He was talking to Anson. It looked like Anson was like slow dancing with him because Anson.
He was very close to Birdman.
Him and Anson were right there. I was like, I know Anson's neck smells like ass.
For real, bro. He left the after odor. That's how you kind of know, like the after odor, bro. Like,
shout out Birdman, dude. Just
Detroit,
drink some water tomorrow, bro.
Detroit Dabber looking like Santa with an elf. No.
He was short, man.
WCD 313, was he the one that kept saying the N-word loud as hell?
Yes, that was him.
That was him.
That was Birdman.
Yeah, that was not me.
DNC ENT. I didn't realize what was happening last night because I was just listening while watching the game till the end when Spenny started dying laughing. I was like, wait, what?
That shit was so funny.
It was funny.
Easy was pissed.
He was so
bad.
I'm salty. Birdman going to have you guys stop doing meet and greets. No, we're never stopping.
No.
Birdman,
that's
pull
what it's
up.
about.
We love the people.
Yeah, Birdman, pull up again.
Birdman, pull up for sure. Just
Sun Cruiser on Spenny.
brush your teeth next time.
Yeah.
The more Easy was getting upset, the more Spenny would laugh.
Oh,
it was
shit was bad.
Funny.
Because I know, and Easy, like I said, Easy can crash out, especially about the Lions.
Yeah.
He gets very, very aggressive about the Lions, so he's lucky they were beating their ass for a while.
I blame Vicky Betts and Gabby Parlays.
Yeah.
They was getting it in.
Shout out.
They was going in on him, bro.
I literally looked at them. I was like, please take a picture of the way this guy's staring at Easy right now. I was going in. They got it.
Now, this is Mike G. This is not me.
Oh,
I am
God.
simply reading things on a screen.
Yep.
Birdman made Easy so nervous now Easy doesn't want a black quarterback anymore. That is not true.
He did vote Jared Goff for MVP. He put money on Jared Goff to win MVP. Was that before or after meeting Birdman? I cannot say.
Probably before.
Way
It was
before.
Probably before.
Hey,
That's also what's known as an emotional hedge, by the way.
Yep. For sure. Playing both sides, so he always comes out on top.
Yep.
The walking backdoor cover.
Shout out for everybody who got Jared Goff over half a yard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The boys wrote that one again last night, too.
That was the big one. Easy was going nuts. Said he put his whole account on it.
You know the breath is bad when it has hang time.
No, for real, bro.
You should have Colgate sponsor the next show.
It just can't be that bad, man.
All right, let's take the break. We're done with the Birdman now, okay? You guys happy? You get out of your system.
We need the shirt.
Can I talk about a running back that's kind of disappointing?
No, Mike G. Birdman is not Super Racide. I'll take Birdman 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I'd chill Birdman before Racide for sure.
Shad in the chat. Next Woodward Sports remote location is the dentist office featuring Birdman. We're live here at Family Dentistry.
Shout out Dr. Kangas.
Bro, he ain't filled that cavity, bro. He ain't filled that cavity, bro.
Oh, man.
Get dog a root canal, please.
I was hoping it was somebody else's read, but
I was just
mine. Hey, Sun Cruiser will tell you.
Fuel Birdman.
Hey, Birdman will tell you. Sun Cruiser, everybody. We can argue about breath and stuff like that. The one thing we can't talk of anything bad about is Sun Cruiser. They are taking the nation over. Somebody in the chat today down in Florida said, hey, you guys got me onto them. I got them for the first time down here. They're unbelievable. We smashed those. How many did we drink yesterday? I know Sean and I had about a 12-pack.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
30, 40?
Yeah, at least.
So, I mean, guys, like, these things are incredible.
We had like 4 buckets.
We
in the
was going crazy.
45 minutes that I was at second best, and then we went to Gillies and we had like 3 more buckets.
Yeah. Are there any left in Detroit?
I don't think so.
Probably not. But anyway, that tells you, guys, these things are good, man. And for like the health conscious crowd, which, you know, I am to that. Just 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. There's not a ton of sugar in the things as well. They're just good, everybody. I'm kind of partial to the half iced tea, half lemonade, but the classic iced tea is good. Spenny's on the pink lemonade. It makes no difference, guys. Sun Cruiser, real iced tea, real vodka, really good. A proud partner of the Detroit Lions.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Looking for a way to support local athletes with physical disabilities? Athletes Unlimited, a Michigan-based nonprofit, has one simple mission: breaking down barriers so everyone can experience the joys of sport. From sled hockey to wheelchair basketball and more. Join them and Dr. Jeff Pierce on November 6th for their annual Top Golf fundraiser. Enjoy 3 hours of golf, food, drinks, a raffle, and a live auction. Register online or consider becoming a sponsor today at athletesunlimited.com.
All right, back at it. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty. We're talking Victory Tuesday. We have KG, Spencer Raxter, Freddie Feltz hanging in here. Nitty Gritty stopped by. Can we ask Lentz to make like an alt Big D Energy logo with his face on there?
With Birdman's?
Yeah.
But no, we're sitting here. Freddie brought up a great point during the break. He's at a disadvantage in those Birdman situations because his name is Freddie.
Oh.
Freddie. Like, you have to breathe out to say Freddie. I'm lucky. Like, Neal, you almost have to suck your breath in.
Yeah.
But Freddie.
Yeah,
he's got a real breathy name.
That's a breathy name.
Yeah, he does, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, absolutely. But jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread.
Please no after.
We got Alim
man.
McNeill and Amik Robertson audio if we want to get to any of that.
Can we do the Alim next segment? Because I do want to talk about a running back that's struggling, that I was told is struggling a bit. That people were expecting more out of this year.
Breathy felt.
And is it time? I guess what I'm asking, is it time for concern? And I'll pose a question to you. Is it time for concern that Saquon Barkley is playing the way that he's playing right now? Like, is it time?
It may
Stop with the David Montgomery shit, everybody. Like,
Maz was on that this morning, man. I had to check you. I know.
That's where I'm getting it from.
I know.
Ask Maz about Saquon instead.
I
All
got
right?
you.
Ask him about that, please.
Will do.
What's the deal with that guy, bro?
I don't know.
It's just the Eagles in general.
Yeah. They found their passing offense, though.
Yeah, against the Vikings.
Right. Absolutely. But no, I was just kidding about that. But yeah, Saquon had 44 yards, man. I think we got a little more questions about Saquon Barkley than David Montgomery. Guys, we got to get this through our head, all right? The other team will dictate who eats.
Yeah, wait, what? Monty looked fine last night. He had his carries, he had a couple nice catches. Like, what was Maz
you know what?
complaining
Just
about?
in general. Hey, you know what, guys? Fuck your parlay, all right? Fuck your parlay and David Montgomery's yards and J-Mo's catches and J-Mo's touchdowns. Guys, they have a plethora of good players.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going for 15 carries and 100 yards or having 8 catches and 120 yards. Not everybody's doing it, guys. And look, the ball nowhere's no. Spenny, mark me on this. The safety coverage that the Buccaneers were playing last night was not. They would not allow Jameson Williams to beat them.
Not at all.
They were not.
I'm
They were
sick of that,
never
too.
going to allow it. Like, understand what you're watching before you complain about it on social media, because it just lets the world know that, quote, you don't know ball. All right? Spenny, you want to give them the football reasons? Maybe they don't believe me.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll believe you. Please give them the football reasons. Explain it to them.
Yeah, I mean, when you're keeping a safety over top of Jameson Williams the entire game, and you have the pass rush
Every play!
and you have the pass rush that's getting to Jared Goff, like, you're not going to do a lot of these deep breaking routes, which is what Jameson Williams does better than a lot of people in the National Football League. And surprise, surprise, you have two of the best intermediate pass catchers in the NFL in Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. And surprise, surprise, Jared Goff's strengths are over the middle intermediate throws. Like, I don't understand watching this offense go out there and average 30 points a game and being like, I don't like how it's happening. Like,
Right.
I don't. Yeah.
Fuck off. Who cares, dude?
And to Maz's point, like he doesn't want Gibbs to come off the field, and I can understand that because of the ability.
He can't
But at
play
the same-
every snap.
Thank you. That part.
Bijan doesn't
That
play
part.
every snap.
That part. And we forget, we get so enamored with how fast Gibbs is and the moves that he does that sometimes people tend to forget what Monty actually brings to this team. So I'm not with it though.
I don't understand it, dude. Like, no one cares about your parlay, bro. Nobody. Plus, we can't have Caesars going out of business anyway.
No, we need them.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, little business, little business here and there. But yeah, dude, it is stupid. Thomas, crash out incoming. Yeah, because I'm tired of the stupid shit. Stupid shit makes me crash out. I guess I'm dumb like that because I can't relate to it because I'm not stupid.
Thomas Rotundi, what's up with the preseason champ Tesla? Shut up. Shut up.
He got
you don't like what you're seeing so far in his offense. You don't like this team. You don't like how they're winning games. You want to force the ball to a rookie receiver. Why? Why would you want to do that? Please explain to me why you think it's a good idea to give him the ball instead of, I don't know, Jahmyr Gibbs, who just had over 200 all-purpose yards, instead of, I don't know, Amon-Ra St. Brown, a multiple-time first-team All-Pro. Like, just because you're not getting the things you bet on doesn't mean it's good. It's a good decision. You want to just not throw the ball to Amon-Ra just so Tesla can get it? Like, just shut up, dude.
It's so stupid, dude. Galloping Lake 6, Barry Sanders played every snap. No, he didn't.
No,
they
he
took him
didn't.
out at the goal line.
You guys are fucking, like, stop being miserable just to be miserable. Enjoy your life. Have fun. Look at things positively. Being this miserable is not good for you, and it's just loser shit, bro.
There we go. So, J-Gab, great get right last night, Neal. Great win. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I see the unseen, as I said. Even though, like, guys, it's just when you're around this in a professional capacity, you notice commonalities. And sometimes the sports don't matter. The spots matter. When you're across it and you see it, sometimes I could tell you even back in the day, the Coyotes are going to beat the Red Wings tonight. And then they would. 3-2. Like, it just happens, man. Right, D-Mac?
Yeah, no doubt. And I think that that's exactly what we saw. The spot game. That's
spot
how it
game,
plays
man.
out. Where Tampa, that. As you would say, that's one of their 2 games this year, right? That if they're not the team, that they're gonna, play bad, right? Would you say two games a year?
Yeah, no
2
matter
games
what.
a year, good teams
Play badly.
play badly
Absolutely.
or don't have their best.
Where all facets don't work out well.
Yeah, and a lot of times too, like that's because the other team across them is well prepared, well coached,
And drives a Mercedes, too.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Mike O'Neill could have been a brain surgeon, too. I could have. I'm lazy, and I didn't want to go to school for that long. That's
fair.
So that's what
That's
it was.
facts.
That is 100%
School
fact.
sucks, dude.
No, it does.
Yes. Mike G. Neal may know ball. Birdman does not know scope.
Does not know his scope.
He does
Not a big Listerine guy.
Yeah.
You know what, too? Because I did hear how was Maz with the JMO stuff? How was the morning chat with the JMO? I didn't see any in here.
No, I don't think he's been critical of JMO at all. It's hard. Why I don't get why people are critical of JMO.
I saw it on social.
It's really because he's gotten paid, and now people expect
But he hasn't
100
gotten
yards
paid
every
yet.
week.
He hasn't gotten paid. He's on a rookie deal still.
I know, but you see the deal happen, and now people just automatically assume, oh, he's 100 yards a game. Supposed to be anyway.
No, like, you want to know what it is? And it goes back to what Spenny said about Hutchinson.
Yeah.
And what we said. Man got double-teamed a lot. He got triple-teamed multiple occasions yesterday. Because of what Spenny said, and people who I respect a lot that talk football did kind of break it down, where Jamison Williams is the offense's Hutch. He's the offense's Hutch.
Pressures on
yeah,
the D.
He's
Pressures
pressures
on
on
the-
a defense.
on the defense.
Good call.
And you have to game plan for it. There is no, maybe, we can leave JMO out. You have to game plan for it every time you see him.
Yeah, because you know what's something you can live with? A 5-yard completion to Amon-Ra St.
You
Brown.
live to fight another down.
You cannot live with a 60-yard bomb to Jamison Williams. And if you put him one-on-one on the outside,
automatic.
That's what's going to happen.
Like, it is. Again, I go back to it. And I didn't see it because I hadn't seen it in a long time. Alim McNeill is a game changer, backed up by complimented now with Tyleik Williams, complimented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we forgot. I forgot about that man. He completes this, dude. Like, he really does.
For real. When you can rush from the interior like he can and actually get after the quarterback, that's a whole new dynamic because pressure from the middle is like kryptonite to damn near every quarterback.
And it's like D-Mac said, man, these post-game videos, the reason that they do well on social media, yeah, because they win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's the Lions. But they do well because of the look I saw in Darren McCarty's eye when he was watching it today. Like, it's authentic. That is another level to this. They are going to win a Super Bowl. Will it be this year? I can't guarantee that. Let me see the road.
You know what I like?
They will win a Super Bowl. They will.
You know what I like? It's like taking the temperature of where they're playing. This is what we want. What did I say before the year? All I want is them to be healthy and have their best team going into the playoffs. The way that it's working out right now with some of the injuries they got, the experience that some of the younger guys in this Legion of Who defense is going to get, puts them in the prime position. Now, that doesn't guarantee nobody gets hurt along the way, but you got to like your spot.
Yes. No, and that's what it is. And it's just, there is, and it's real, and it's something that you can talk to Terry Foster about. He spoke about it on this network, where when D-Mac says you care more about the guy next to you than you do yourself, that is authentic. That is there.
Yep.
You can see it. You can see it with the man's words. And Terry Foster said that forever covering this football team. Back when I used to do a talk show with Drew Sharp together, he would say you could see the glaze on their eyes as you got to December. He said once the Thanksgiving game was over, you could see the glaze on their eyes, and they just wanted out. Like, this team will win, man.
Yeah.
This team will win. They will win, D-Mac. They haven't lost back-to-back games going on 3 years. 3 in the NFL.
That's so tough to do.
That's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Woodward Sports Super Chat, Jordan Arnold. Why are we not talking about the Legion of Whom last night? Our secondary looked phenomenal yesterday, and I credit Shep for running a mix of zone man. It was man dominant. Jordan.
It was.
And he left him out there, and they made plays.
Rocky Sin, the Lett brothers, as we said. Nick Whiteside.
Shout out Auburn Hills Avondale. Yeah.
Yeah, Avondale's own,
He
baby.
went to school like 11 miles from here.
Yeah, he was a big preseason story. Didn't make the roster initially, but, hey, got called back up, and he performed when the time was right. But you also got to give credit to Shep for having these guys in the right positions every single time.
Yeah, but credit for there's one thing to do that, but a lot of times you don't see it where they let them go.
Yeah.
You're going to learn and everything else and surround it and around. This only makes you better down the stretch because you got confidence. And then look at going into last game. Right? Even in 24 hours, what's it switch?
Yeah.
Your whole confidence in that secondary. Right? Because you not only have the like
at the end of the game,
I don't want to
to
say the real guys, but I mean your starter guys, your Kirbys, your Branches, your Reeds. Who else is hurt?
T.A.
Arnold. T.A. Fuck,
Right, all
right?
of
So the four of them. And this puts pressure because what do you think Calvin Shepard and Dan are saying? I don't care who does it, but somebody's going to do it. This makes even more competition in practice. This will only make our offense better in practice, right? When everybody going again like this. And you can feel it. You can see it in the room. You can vibe it. You said it earlier, Neal. How hard, and I don't know because you don't have game, but just from watching, being a fan, giving game balls, right? That's such a prideful thing. And if you got one during the year, that's huge. They were trying to give them away to everybody else.
Yeah.
Gibbs goes to Penn. Hey, bro, that's for you guys. Did the job, and like that, and authenticity, right? Do you not feel that authenticity comes from the coach on down, coach to his other coaches? So. What I always like to hear is, like Dan Campbell's first thing he comes out, whether he's happy or not, we got some things to address and to clean up.
Yeah.
And they're not aloof to it, you know?
Win or lose.
Before we go to break, I don't want to, harp on this too much, even though I should, is the secondary, they're all over the place. You got injuries there all the time. The defensive line, you've got some injuries there, but now they're getting healthy. You have not had to worry about the linebacking core for a single game. You know they are consistently one of the best units in the NFL every single game, in and out. Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, and their leader Jack Campbell going out there and just every single week you are going to get elite linebacking play. And that helps them stop the run. That helps them cover these short routes. It's awesome.
They ain't even got Rodrigo back
Exactly.
Yet. Holy shit.
Let me clean up a couple of super chats before we bounce for the break. Crayons for breakfast. We need the next-gen speed stats for Panay blocking downfield. Panay looked like the offensive meat missile last night.
What I tell you, when Panay is out there, just put the National Geographic frame around him in the music. It's amazing to see.
Get that dude with the English accent?
Right.
Yeah.
And here we see a wild Penny Sewell.
Yeah. A Buccaneer.
You see the eyes, you see the pupils of the secondary dilate when they see the man coming after them.
And there you see the fear in a Buccaneer's eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
Labartney, how cool was it seeing everyone try to hand off the game ball to somebody else? No, it was very cool. It was absolutely very cool.
Man.
Somebody also said Anakin Skyogre, who is a high school student that is committed to go to Detroit Mercy, that watches the show.
Shout out.
And he would watch us during class.
He's also a cop.
Right. Fuck
Yeah.
that class.
Yeah.
FTC.
Anakin's a Fed.
Okay, but
been
anyway,
18
though,
for 4 years.
somebody in the chat said to have Anakin remind Birdman that there is a school of dentistry at Detroit Mercy, and he can just show up and get treated.
That's where I got my braces. Can't afford 5 kids to get braces unless you're getting them from. It's like an internship. Like you have these dentist students working on you. And and you get
just
super
pay for
cheap.
the material.
Yeah, get it
and
super
then the
cheap.
contractor does your teeth.
Right.
Shout out.
And hope for the best.
And hope for the best. Dozer, AQM has 5 sacks so far this season.
Y'all better stop playing with AQM.
And Tyrus Wheat has a sack and a half.
Yep.
He always knew.
AQM is just a half a sack behind Micah Parsons. He's not equal to him in forced interceptions though.
Yeah.
What about Ben Johnson?
Ben Johnson Law, everyone. It's right there.
Does he have
My
any
roast
sacks?
coffee, by the way. What's that?
Does he have any sacks?
Who, Parsons?
No, Ben
Ben
Johnson.
Oh, Ben Johnson? Yeah, in the courtroom, yeah. He leads the league. It's a matter of – you don't need PFF stats to know that Ben Johnson Law is elite at what they do. just look at the verdicts that they get, because justice has many forms. Whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, whatever it is to you, the fighter can get it done for you. Go to venfights.com, check out Ven Johnson Law. If you have a case, not getting your result is not an option. Like, that doesn't even come into play. Go get the fighter. Go get Ven Johnson Law.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Welcome to the jungle. Head to Jars and get your hands on Jungle Juice, a bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. They've got a full range of products, pre-rolls, flour, vapes, to edibles like chocolate gummies and sugar cone snacks, which, by the way, their ice cream cones are fire. Go check them out. Today, check out the Jungle Juice infused pre-roll line. It hits hard and comes in 12 different strains to choose from. You can find Jungle Juice in over 200 dispensaries across Michigan, including your local Jars. Follow them on Instagram at GetJungleJuice and experience the power for yourself.
All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Spenny, how do you want to handle Rest in Peace Tuesday, brought to you by Art and Jakes?
Spin.
You want to do it tomorrow? We got Top 5 Wednesday tomorrow also.
Double up?
Yeah. Buddy's Pizza Wednesday. Okay,
Whoa.
well, dang, all right,
Whoa.
all right.
You dropped the bombshell.
So we're doing top 5 Halloween decorations.
I think so, yeah.
Top 5 Halloween decorations tomorrow.
Cool.
Shout out the cotton-based spider web.
Yeah, no, that's a classic.
A staple.
Yeah.
That's
Classic.
an absolute staple.
You're all about brand recognition. That's
Yep.
definitely.
You can't question its
the
resume. It might
yeah.
not be your favorite thing, but damn it, you will respect it.
It works.
Fair.
You will in every school ever.
Ever.
The Dull Spoon. Can we please talk wings with D-Mac, please? Yes, we will do that tomorrow, Dull Spoon.
Wings tomorrow.
Today's about the Lions.
We will lose 25% of our viewership within the snap of a
Victory
finger.
Tuesday.
It's a Victory Tuesday right now. So like
doing college tomorrow too?
Yeah, we'll talk it.
Yeah.
It was always going to be a wash meter.
Yeah, why not?
Pistons tomorrow too.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Pistons tip off.
Pistons tip tomorrow.
Shout out. We might be doing a Woodward Piston stream. Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Kool-Aid, and we might have some special guests. I think Chris will be a part. So, looking forward to it. Broder will be in the house.
Shout out.
Dope.
Was it live?
Yeah.
Live stream?
Yeah, live stream.
For the opener?
Yeah.
Runa Monkey 58, rest in peace, Baker Mayfield MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Lions took care of that.
Oh, yeah.
Just remember this, too. Like, when the Bucs lose, like, 3 of the next 4, like, just remember what happened tonight.
Honolulu flu.
Yeah, just remember what happened tonight.
I mean, I think for them, because of their injuries, and obviously, with the receiving core and
well,
stuff
no, they
like
should
that.
go 15-2 with everybody.
But in getting punched in the mouth like they did, this could tailspin that team. Right? I mean, they're losing guys, obviously, but this doesn't help, and it'll be interesting to see, can they bounce back?
They're at the Saints next week, so they get a layup. But then they have the Patriots, at the Bills, at the Rams.
Patriots are real.
Yeah.
I like that Patriots team.
And then they're at Buffalo and
Patriots
at the Rams.
are legit.
Then they play the Cardinals, Saints,
Stingray
and Falcons.
says, "We're
and
back,
Panthers."
baby.
Boy, listen to this end of their season. They're at the Bills, at the Rams. They're home against the Cardinals, home against the Saints, home against the Falcons, at the Panthers, at the Dolphins, home against the Panthers.
That's what I'm saying. If Tampa Bay can win 2 of those of that Patriots, Bills, Rams, if they can win 2 of those 3 games,
They're laughing.
Baker's probably still going to win MVP because like the end of that season or the end of their season is crazy. They're gonna have 13 wins.
Well, like strength of schedule, right?
That's wild,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like they are set up to. So if they are legit, then this will just be that game on the radar,
Yep.
right? Like that 1 game or 2 games a year that happens. That's just one of them.
Yes,
We'll see.
Absolutely.
I think the Evans pushing him back, and now that with the shoulder and the concussion, him being gone, and Godwin, and yeah, I mean, I think this next 4 weeks, you know, they could be 5-5,
Yeah.
or 5-6, or 6-5. Or
Freddie felt, I'm dressing as Birdman for Halloween this year. We need a photo of that.
Red hoodie,
Hey.
bad breath.
Green cloud,
Right,
following
green
around him. Yes.
Birdman.
Michael Daniel, just wondering, Neal or anybody else, why are offensive coordinators in the booth and not on the sideline? Because that's where he likes to be.
Right. I was told my OC can't coach from the booth. So
Well, like that's some do it from the booth, some do it from the sideline.
yeah, some get a better feel from actually being on the sideline with their guys, but some people go to the booth because you get a better view of the field, kind of like that all 22 feel, and you can call plays better from that vantage point.
Yeah, it all depends on your communication because Calvin Shepard's on the field and Johnny Morton's in the stands. So
Yeah.
I think it's better for an offensive coordinator to see the whole field.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Dante 151, rest in peace Tuesday. We're gonna relocate that to tomorrow. So we're gonna do a dual action. Top 5 Wednesday, top 5 Halloween decorations, and rest in peace Tuesday on a Wednesday, brought to you by Art and Jake.
And Buddy's coming in.
And Buddy's Pizza coming in also. So yeah, we got all that stuff. Mike G, Freddie Felt, do you have a red hoodie loading? You asked? You
have to.
If you're gonna talk big game like that, Freddie, you better deliver, man. If you're gonna be Birdman, he's sending pics October 31st.
Hey,
so.
you better stop playing with 3 1/3 over there. He's staying on business, dog. Stop playing with my boy.
He's gonna recreate the photo with his wife.
He didn't call that shit, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't touched that shit, bro.
You got to get a cloud of some, like just
Right.
that. Gingivitis.
Yeah. No.
What's Freddie Fell? He's gingivitis for
It's
Halloween.
like that episode of SpongeBob. Hi, mailman.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Right. Danny G. I was told coaches who coach from the booth are automatically at a disadvantage. So are those like, look, guys, here's my lasting thing that I want to come out of today. Number 1, David Montgomery.
Yes. He's still a part of this team.
He's still great.
Right.
Still a great player. Number 2, Jamison Williams.
Shut up.
He's fine.
Right.
Shut up.
We don't care that he got paid.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You know the same way, and you guys are probably the same people that say, well, Hutch was getting double teamed.
Yeah.
J-Mo is the offensive Hutch.
Yes.
He is legit game plan 4 to the max.
And you say what you want. I seen that man outrun a bracketed fucking coverage. You have to do everything in your power to make sure he's not scoring.
Like,
So
for real. That's what I'm calling it. And then, let me see, Woodward Sports chat said, chat thread, BMO, be real, nerds do it from the booth. Well, then our offensive coordinator's a nerd then.
That's cool.
And
cool.
I'm totally cool
he
with
wins
it.
games. I'm
a
good.
nerd.
As long as
Yeah.
you winning games, I don't give a fuck. Coach from the parking lot if you want to.
Facts.
Yeah.
Number 2 offense in the league. He should be on the field.
Hey, everybody's wondering, is that Birdman?
Right.
Birdman.
Hey, could be.
Is Birdman the Mad Packs guy?
All right. 248.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I love us, man.
I do too, man. Tanaj says McNeill coming back is the biggest addition possible. I forgot, guys.
Bigger
like,
than we thought, though.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Impact.
So I'm not alone on that? Like,
No,
No,
you
we
saw
knew
it.
it was
You
big,
saw it.
But you
You
had
saw
to
it
see
right
it
off
in
the
action.
rip.
We knew it was big. You just
Eyeball
had to see it.
test.
yeah. I'm just like, I forgot, man.
I didn't forget.
And it's got me, it's got me feeling some kind of way.
That's an all-pro right there.
I knew that motherfucker Liam was gonna come in here and raise hell, dude. He is so good.
All right, we got eyes on Dr. Pierce. Let's do this. Let's take the break.
Doc
We'll come
in the
back to Dr.
house.
Pierce. He's got a good Jack Campbell
Watch
story
your
for
mouth.
us. Doc is fighting through injury too. We got to give Doc his flowers, too.
Who treats Doc? Where does Doc get the secret sauce?
I never got to ask the question
Does
last
he
week.
sauce himself?
I'm asking it today.
He sauce himself.
Oh, God.
Can he point
it's the
someone?
Birdman. Okay, never
Yeah, I was
mind.
about to say, can he point someone to a good dentist?
Okay. Let's talk about Caesar Sportsbook, everybody. If you listened to me yesterday and you got your Caesar Sportsbook app out and you bet on Baker Mayfield to throw an interception, you cashed at plus money. And when you set up your account, you use the promo code Woodward1000. Then when you made your first deposit. That way, when you made your first bet, all the way up to $1,000, if you happen to lose it, you get it back as a free bonus bet. It's Caesars, everyone. One of the OGs of the sports betting game. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. All the markets are there for you, and all you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports. The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone! Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Ruhl here for Buddy's Pizza. Yes, the original Detroit-style pizza. They'll be here in studio tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So we'll be enjoying the Detroit tradition. We'll be enjoying the OG that's been crafted since 1946, not some chain that's saying, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. That's odd. You weren't in the kitchen in 1946 when Buddy's was making it. We know that for a fact. Go to buddyspizza.com. Save 10% off your order tonight. Use a promo code 10meal. buddyspizza.com, the original Detroit-style pizza. Back at it, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter. We are in studio. Of course, it is Tuesday, so you know that we talk to our injury insider, our guy, the celebrity around town, Dr. Jeff Pierce. His visit powered by MRI of Southfield, the purveyor of the Michigan Sports and Spine Center, an all-around good guy, and a man about town, a celebrity in his own right. He can't even go to Monday Night Football without getting bothered by people, right?
Nah.
I'm kidding.
I'm the humble doc in the corner that trying to make a little bit of a difference. But
you met someone at the game last night, as a matter of fact.
We're starting with this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we talk about Mumford & Sons, all that stuff. All right. Yeah, so big shout out to a big fan of Woodward Sports that it's a testament to what we do, and especially for me. I mean, I'm kind of on the back nine of my career, and, why do I do this? Basically it's to educate people. And when you come up to me as fans or people of Woodward Sports or patients and say, I hear you, you break it down, you make it simple, you inspire me to do more, that's what inspires me to show up every week and with my crazy schedule. So yesterday was great because I was at the Lions game with my two kids, and I sat them in their seats, and I was going up to my seat, and the Lions actually was scoring a touchdown. So I pulled into a row and just sat there for a minute and cheered, and the gentleman behind me tapped me on my back and said, "Hey, are you the doctor?" Woodward. I watch that all the time. Where are you from? I'm from Iowa. I'm like, wow. And then he goes, I'm Jack Campbell's dad.
Shout out.
So, and he just did a huge, like, we talked for a lot, but shout out to him. Hopefully he's listening today. But I don't want to get into it a lot, but we really bonded. It was great. You know, he played football himself. I have roots in Iowa also. So it was just kind of a mentality. And I actually told him how last year we talked about how his son is just a beast.
Yeah.
And he really is a beast. And it was funny. It was in the first quarter where he had like a massive tackle, I think on 3rd down to save. And the whole area went crazy. And then I realized I was sitting with all the families. Mama Gibbs was in front of us. So it was like all that. So it was pretty cool to be, one, recognized, one, told that, hey, you are making a difference. I enjoy listening to you. But he did admit his favorite show is the heavyweights, and Spence is his guy.
Let's go!
Shout out there.
On brand.
And Easy's funny as hell, he said.
Shout out Papa Campbell, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fire.
And I'll say it like this, Doc.
Your son's the best linebacker in the NFL.
Hands down.
And it wasn't always viewed that way. You know what I'm saying?
It
wasn't always viewed that way.
I still don't understand that.
But I'll say this to you, Doc. What he has shown, because you talk about mental toughness all the time, and does he have like the physical traits, like the Micah Parsons physical traits and stuff like that? No, but you know what he does? He always makes the tackle. He's always in the right spot.
He finishes.
And he's tough as hell, and he finishes.
Yes.
And I've always contended, you know, being in, you know, Division I athletics and college Division I athletics, like, the dog is inside you. I feel like that can't be created. It can't be crafted. You're either born with that or you're not born with that. Am I wrong in that assumption?
You're born with an extra fire in your belly. But it's also, you know, and I wanted to talk about it, the parents play a huge role, right? I mean, not to bring it up for Darren, but Darren, you know, his father played a huge role in his life. You know, I'm with Gervin, who had a single mom growing up. I mean, family was so strong, but that unity, just seeing the mentality of the gentleman, talking to him for a little bit, that mentality spreads. He played football. He has a mentality that nobody's going to give you anything. You got to earn it every day. You know, I forget who, the big hitter, Judge. I think one of the comments he made, I had the unbelievable night, and my dad says, that's great, we're going to celebrate today, but you got to show up tomorrow. You start at 0 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you can live off of your past. You know, a lot of people were like that. Kobe was like that. Magic was like that. You have to show up every day, but you're right. The belly inside you, that's a mental beyond mental, right? You shut everything off. You don't feel anything. And I see it more, not to do a tout to hockey, but I see it more in hockey players.
Yeah.
You know, hockey players are just beasts.
And they're crazy. Let's be real. They're crazy.
There's a psychological factor at all ends on this.
Like, does that look like a normal guy to you, right?
Well, let's break this down, like the linebacker, right? So what do we know from our football acumen over the years? That the special linebackers are different, right? The top of the top, that they are a little different. What I'm seeing out of Jack Campbell and is the combination of a Stephen Boyd, Chris Spielman developing into that, because he lets his actions speak for himself. You're not going to hear him talk. You see him get the game ball and it's just like, yeah, guys, great work and stuff like that. It's his actions, and we see his actions, the eyeball test of making those tackles, but having that fierceness. That's what it reminds me of what Spielman was like, or Stephen Boyd was like back in the day, just a little bit different, but leading in that way. And it is whatever it is, it's built at a young age, and it comes from your parents and being motivated and stuff like that. But he's just like, go to work. He is the epitome of Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Right, Jack. I mean, is it make sense that his last name's Campbell? You know what I'm just saying, like as far as anybody on that roster, right? If Dan Campbell morphed into any one of his players, it would be Jack, in my opinion. It would be Jack Campbell, and he plays that way. They have this sort of connection, and you see the growth and the evolution. You brought it up earlier about third year. third-year guys in Brad's system and stuff like this starting to slow down. What I see is the game slowing down for him. What are we seeing now, Spenny? And that's the subtle savageness, right? If you watched late when he had one-on-one downfield and lockdown, was it White or whatever like this, and then just subtly after, just lock the seatbelt on. He gets better in coverage, which is probably one of the weakest things. He's going to be unbelievable, but it's the progress that you've seen in the leadership, and it's that quiet leader, because the best that have played in this organization sort of let their actions speak for themselves, and that's why the DBs and the Hutch and everybody around them can be the energy. You got the Amon-Ra on the offense and those guys, but Jack Campbell, like, that's what the linebacker. And we mentioned it earlier, but those three linebackers healthy, and Barnes, Anzalone, and Campbell are arguably the top linebacking crew in this league. They're going to get some time off, right? They know what it's going to be. It's going to help guys like Barnes, refocus and stuff like this. But that's the integral part. And to watch that, and it always goes back to, Neal, what we were told. What did Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes tell us? Now we're seeing it, right? So let's just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Woodward Sports chat thread up for speculation. D-Mac's wisdom is unparalleled. Someone also said you look like a Civil War era general. So
thank you.
Talking with
the
Jeff.
Compliments keep coming.
Yeah, we're talking here with Dr. Jeff Pierce
All
here,
business.
as we always do on Tuesdays. Doc, kind of shifting gears a little bit because people asked this in the chat. The Mike Evans injury yesterday.
Right.
Turns out broken clavicle. I mean, he had a hold of the ball. My buddies and I were sitting around watching it. Mike Evans, who catches everything, to see him just drop a football, you knew it was bad right away, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate for him because they were so excited to get him back. And he laid out. I mean, he put his skill on the line, and it's unfortunate where it hit and compressed and created that fracture. I think he had a mild concussion too, correct?
I believe so. I believe so, yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, so it was bad. He was laying there. It's unfortunate. You get, I mean, the clavicle is well exposed. Again, the clavicle from the bone from your sternum to your shoulder is that big bone that's very fragile. It's probably the most fragile bone up front. And if you hit it just right on a certain angle, like he did probably with the football, the compression, it's a fragile bone. I mean, it's kind of like your fibula, but the fibula in your leg from your knee down to your ankle is more useless, where the clavicle is very important to stabilize that position from the middle of your neck to your shoulder. So that's going to be a problem, a major problem.
We saw the Bucs too, a lot of hamstring issues, which certainly Lions fans, I won't feel bad for them because as a Lions fan, we have a lot of guys with hamstring issues. It's so like
we're gonna do a show just on hamstrings.
We should do a segment on it. For real.
I have the anatomy all teed up. So
the difference between being able to play and playing well because of the hamstring, Doc. Break that down for me a little bit, because they were out there, they just weren't out there, and we have guys that are on the shelf right now with it too.
The hamstring is such a powerful muscle. Again, it's not one muscle; it's multiple muscles, multiple ligaments, attachment from your buttocks all the way down to your knee and a little bit past. And there's an ischium, which is the little dimple area below the dimple area, kind of where your buttocks is, where you can kind of push. That's the attachment of all those muscles. So you're talking about different levels, right? We've said when it's closer to the bone, it's more concerning. When it's mid-belly, it's less concerning. More abilities to recover and return. But also, there is some secret sauce, there is some wrapping, there is some taping, and aggressive therapy to get that back quicker. Why we're seeing so many right now, I don't think we're highlighting it. There must be something in the training programs they're not creating that muscle balance appropriate.
Do guys not work it like in the weight room?
No, they could be overworking it. They could be shortening it. That's my biggest issue. A lot of times, the guys who walk around like, I got biceps and pretty muscles, but they can't They can't reach their arm all the way out because you strengthen it, but life will take it all the way out for full length, and that's usually where the injury comes from. So are they fully strengthening and fully lengthening the muscle is really something I would look at. So it's becoming so common, we're going to actually look into it, dive into it a little bit deeper.
Doc, all right, lastly, before we let you go here, you've been playing hurt, okay? And I've been curious about this, and I wanted to ask you about this last week, and I couldn't. But you kind of broke down a little bit the situation you have going on. So what it's the elbow, right? Like the...
What I did is I tried to move something that was very resistant with all my power, and I hyperextended my elbow so it fully went beyond where it should, and my muscles and my extensor muscles got pretty much damaged. So I tore a muscle actually right here and right here.
Oh, so muscle tears we're talking. Okay.
Well,
so
it's partial tears because
Okay.
I can like isolate it. But the thing is, it took me back to be humble that, one, what the heck are you doing? A split-second decision, which you had no way of actually completing what I thought I was going to do. So the mental toughness of my age, I wasn't 22. So that was number one problem. Number two, I shouldn't have done it. Number three is the way I treat. I still completed it. So I finished what I was doing, and then over the next hour, it just got worse. But the big thing with me is it humbled me back to the basics, right? I needed to brace it. I needed to ice it. I needed to take meds. I needed to secure it. You know, for me, I have a lot of tools. You know, my therapist was working on it day one. So I'm probably 60% better.
Okay.
You know, I braced it. I finished my job. I didn't shut down or take the day off or anything.
Who doctors the doctor? Do you like take care of that yourself? Do you go see somebody? How does that work for it? I've always been curious about this.
For someone at my level?
Yes. Yeah,
No,
what do you do?
I'm being funny. I don't trust too many people. I mean, I'm not trying to be like cocky or arrogant, but I know a lot about the musculoskeletal system just through the years. So I knew what was going on. Everybody's like, oh, you got to get imaging. Someone said you got to get it's nothing to do with x-ray. If anything, I would have done a dynamic musculoskeletal ultrasound to look at the inflammation and look at how much of a tear.
You would have somebody do that though, right?
Yeah, my team would do it.
Okay.
All my team would do would be the ones working on
I'm
me.
fascinated by this. Do you prescribe the secret sauce to yourself? Do you secret sauce the secret? Like, how does it work?
I am probably going to get a little secret sauce if it doesn't feel 100% by the end of next
The chat rejoices. The chat rejoices.
He's a self-saucer. It says Chuck
A self-saucer.
Self-saucer in the chat. Yeah.
No, but the point is that immediate attention to an injury, and this is the message I want to give everybody, got me. I'm a week later, and I'm functional again, where I couldn't lift, I couldn't open, I couldn't wipe my, it was everything on my right side. I mean, it was from a functional level, and we make fun of little injuries, but you don't realize how much I'm right-sided dominant. I don't realize how much I use my right hand. Just getting out of the car, I couldn't get out of the car because I used my right hand on the steering wheel and pull myself out. I mean, it's just, you got to get to the right person, the right doc. If things are happening, like with me, it was an exact, I felt the pop, I felt the tear, I knew something was wrong, immediate attention. But if you're lingering at 2 weeks, you need to see a specialist. Not your primary care all the time. It's your specialist when you have a musculoskeletal injury.
And
with me, the ice was huge, the anti-inflammatories were huge, the bracing and resting was huge. And I've already re-aggravated 3 times because of stupid stuff.
Why don't you listen to the doctor?
I cannot. I keep testing it. My therapist, basically said, don't do that. You're going to feel a little better. Let it heal. Don't keep testing it.
I'm salty in the chat. I love hearing from this doc because I feel healthier just hearing him talk. There's some questions, too, about the hamstring stuff. Dilemma in the chat says, so it's on strength and conditioning coaches with a question mark?
So, like we did this, I keep going back to it, and I love referring to Darren. It's a time we had a lot of sports hernias. Something's going different. We were forward flexing, strengthening them, and their world is forward flex position, which is part of it, but life will get you. You'll get hit. You'll be extended. Same thing with the hamstrings. If they're overpowering those hamstrings with just a simple leg curl, right? Everybody knows what a leg curl is. You're shortening. If they're not fully extending, then that's kind of what we're doing, because in a athlete, in a football player, they're in that position, right? It makes them more powerful in that position. But when you take them into the reality of life and the changes of it, you're going to get that full extension that you need to do. So it's just a theory right now. It's not proven. But if they're shortening those hamstring muscles to get them stronger and more powerful for their first step, it's going to bother them when they start changing directions and directional changes. And there's just too many to say it's coincidental.
Woodward Sports Chat John Hughes. So even doctors don't listen to their doctors. Sounds about right. So there.
Hey, I'm feeling better.
There you go.
I'm 60 to 70% better.
Real quickly, Doc, before we ride out of here, people are talking about the new guys that were cramping. We talked about it yesterday too when I was with my buddies. Watch it, like the hydrating process, all that kind of stuff. Break that down for us real quick.
Hydration is so underrated. And these guys are used to practice fields. They're not going a full game like that in the fourth quarter. You have to rehydrate during the game, but you have to prepare too.
The night before, you got to start doing that, right?
The night before, 2 days, the week before. I mean, however you want to exaggerate it, but it's a preparation of your body to be at that level. That's what I'm saying. Conditioned elite athletes are way beyond, but usually a lot of it is they're not rehydrating enough during the game, and they're maybe used to not playing as many downs, and they were able to do it, but now because they were playing and they didn't have that chance, I think it was more of a rehydration during. And it's not just water which is rehydration. You have to have the electrolytes and all these gels and all these secret stuff, and whatever drink it is. I mean, you look at tennis, they're the guys that are out there the longest. You see all those flavored, colored drinks that they're putting in themselves. Same thing with the football players. It's just in a Gatorade bottle.
All right, Doc, as always, we appreciate the time. We're up against it now, but thank you, and we'll be back at it next Tuesday, my friend.
All right, thanks guys.
Doc.
All right,
Shout out, Doc.
Shout out to Dr. Pierce.
Shout out, Papa Campbell.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're done here, I guess. All right, but yeah, big shout out to Dr. Pierce for pulling up. D-Mac for KG, for Spencer Raxter, I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping into Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network on a Victory Tuesday. Well, see you later.